Cheers. Thank you, buddy. Welcome back to Lone Wolf RC. Today I'll be showing you what I do to my Big Rock, to all my cars in fact, to prep them for their first bash. So some people say, you know, drive it till it breaks, upgrade it after it breaks. But one of the things that I've learned the hard way is upgrade it first, bash second. That way you strengthen what's weak before it breaks and you'll save yourself money, heartache and a lot of downtime in the long run. Upgrade first, bash second. Yeah, so like I say, I definitely prefer to do a few key upgrades first of all and then bash second. So I'm just showing you a few of the things that I install in my vehicles, my preparation for their first outing. So I've got a fan there which I'm going to stick on a motor. From Treal I've got their front and rear hinge pin holders. Also from Treal, I've got a set of their centre braces for the Big Rock 6S. 17T pinion there because you always need a little bit more speed and a little bit more power. For my Diff Oils, so I've gone for 60k front, I've gone for 30k rear, and I've gone for 500k in the centre. That's going to give me some good air control, keep wheel ballooning to a minimum. And then I'm going to be repurposing one of the bulkheads from my Typhon. So on my Typhon I've actually got Treal front and rear bulkheads, alloy gearboxes from Treal. So I'm going to be taking the front one off of this and sticking it on the rear of the Big Rock just to give me a bit more protection. So I'm just going to crack on, get all of this fitted, see you in a few minutes. So she is done. On my first run, first bash, upgrades have been applied. I'm going to start from the outside and tell you what I've done. So I found some M2C wheel bolts in my spares box. So I've stuck those on. That really is the only thing that I've done on the outside. Those wheel bolts are nice and beefy and chunky, so they really suit the Big Rock. Everything else has been done on the inside. So I'm just going to whip the body off and show you what I've done. That's one of the nicest things about the Big Rock, that it's just so easy to get the body off and on. It kind of slides on from the front and then standard clips at the back. So yeah, starting from the back, I'll show you what I've done, try and get some close-ups. So in the rear, we've got the Treal C and D blocks. In there as well as the aluminium Treal gearbox that I took off of my Typhon, my White Wolf, and I stuck it onto this. So yeah, then we've got a Treal rear centre brace. I fitted a 17 tooth year racing pinion. On the motor I've just stuck 35 by 35 mil fan on there. ESC, I've just done some updates in there, up the punch to 7, up the brakes to 50%, and then I just adjust the brakes on my Noble MB4 handset, so I can do that when I'm out driving. I'll just increase the brakes. Then we've got the Treal front centre brace, that's been put on there. You can't see it, but in the servo saver I've just updated the, I don't know what it is that it comes with, but I've updated them to sort of like bearings. I think there was just like some type of bushing that was in there, but I've just updated it to bearings. And that always just helps the steering to just be a lot smoother. Then we've got the B block from Treal. Then we've got the A block around the front from Treal, just helping to keep everything nice and secure around the hinge pins. For my oils, I've gone with 60k in the front. I went with 500k in the center, just to give me some better air control. And then I went with 30k in the rear. So yeah, she's all done. I've also stuck in my FlySky receiver as well, which is hooked up to my MB4. So yeah, she's all done and ready for her first bash. One thing I didn't do, and if anyone's got any tips on this, I haven't done anything to protect the body yet. I usually do Gorilla Tape, or I do sort of like a type of sealant and then the plasterer's tape. Not sure what to do on this one. I'm thinking Gorilla Tape, the black Gorilla Tape. But if anyone's got any tips of what they've done to protect their Big Rock body, please do let me know. Because as you know, these bodies are ridiculously expensive, about £106. And that is just the outer shell of the body. It doesn't include the cage or any of the gubbins inside to fit it. So yeah, Big Rock is done and she is ready for her first bash. Bye.